All right, it is time to warm up for our upper body strength, and we're going to start with arm circles. So we're going to have Kim bring her arms up like this, and then she's going to start just making slow rotations forward. Okay, so if she counts to the count of 10, making each circle just a little bit bigger, and then once she gets to 10, she's going to stop.
Sorry, I'm not at 10 yet. Okay.
Okay, and then she's going to reverse direction. Until she gets to 10, then she's going to stop and then reverse direction. You're going to keep doing those arm circles. Each one of these actually warm-up exercises. You're going to do them for 30 seconds. Okay, so those are our arm circles. Next thing up is going to be shoulder rolls. So Kim, I'm going to have her face this wall over here so you can see. And she's going to take the first 10 seconds, or the first 10 movements, and she's going to roll her shoulders forward, squeezing her scapula as she comes back. Rolling them forward 10 times. When she hits 10.
Are you wanting me to do 10?
Yep. She's going to hit the brakes, and then she's going to reverse direction. We're going to repeat that for 30 seconds.
Turns out you probably only have to do them twice.
Hey, next up, we're going to do a scapular retraction. So I'm going to have Kim face the camera this way, and she's going to bring her arms out to her side, and then she's going to bring her arms forward, and then she's going to bring them back. Which kid was that?
That was Ash.
Bring them forward, and then back. When she gets back here, you want to squeeze those muscles that are right here, like you're trying to hold a pencil right there between your scapula. So, and we're just going to repeat these, slow and controlled, for 30 seconds, just like this. Now, the last one is difficult for us to show in our garage because we don't have a lot of wall space out here. And what we do have, there's stuff there right now. So we're going to do what are called
wall angels.
Wall angels, where you take your feet, and your feet are going to be about 12 inches from the wall. And then you're going to lean back into the wall so your butt and your back, your shoulder blades are flat against the wall. You're going to start with your arms down like this, and you're going to do your best to keep them in that, like you're doing a snow angel, while you're squeezing that scapula and working really hard to keep your back against that wall. Now, your arms aren't going to be able to stick to the wall at first. Don't let that frustrate you. That will improve as time goes on. But we're going to keep this going for 30 seconds. So that is your warm-up. Do each one of those movements for 30 seconds. Let's get into the workout. Okay, so our first movement in the upper body workout are going to be shoulder presses. So Kim's going to sit on our bench. I'm going to sit on a chair just to show you. You don't need fancy stuff. I can do it from a chair. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with our palms facing forward, our elbows down to our side, and the heads of the dumbbell here should touch the meat of your shoulder muscles. And then she's just going to bring that just straight up over her head, doing her best to lock her elbows out up at the top. So that's what the movement looks like. Now I'm going to join you and do it with you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sing us a song, Andy. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is a shoulder press. Now, pause the video. Take as much time as you need to get the blood flow going back into your shoulders. Then you're going to repeat that same thing 2 more times, 2 more sets of 10 to 12 of shoulder presses. If those weights feel heavy, that's okay. Hey, you can just start with empty palms if you need to. Just make sure you're squeezing everything as you're pushing up. Okay, get the last 2 sets done. We'll see you on the next video. All right, so next up are what are called bent over dumbbell rows. So Kim's going to stand with her legs about shoulder width apart. She's going to bend at her hips, keeping her back straight. Okay? And then she's going to bring those dumbbells up to her chest, just like that. Okay?
A slight bend in your knee.
A slight bend in your knee. Let me join you. Okay, ready? 1,
3,
4, 5, 6.
You kind of want to be squeezing your shoulder blades together when you come back or when you go up.
Don't be afraid to squeeze your booty cheeks too. 11, 12. Okay, those are your bent over rows. So pause the video and do 2 more sets. All right, so next up is bicep curls. We're going to start standing. We're going to have our palms facing forward and our elbows are nice and straight. And then with just slow and controlled, we're going to lift these up towards our shoulders. And instead of just letting them just flop back down, you want to control them as they go back down. Ready? 1, 2.
Kind of think of your pinching something with your bicep when you get to the top, right? So you're lifting with your bicep, not like using your shoulders or your elbows, right? You're really contracting your biceps as you lift to the top.
There's 8, 9. It's getting spicy. 10, 11, 12. Nice and slow and controlled. All the way out to your elbows lock out. Hey, try not to swing these like you see people doing. Just nice, slow, and controlled. Rest as you need to. Pause the video. Give us 2 more sets.
Go lighter if you find yourself having to use your body.
Yep, there is no shame in dropping your weight for good form. Let's give a couple with the facing this way. Hey, shoulder width apart, my back is straight.
Have a staring contest.
All right. Now pause the video. Do your last sets. See you on the next one. All right, we just hit your biceps. Now the muscle's opposite of your triceps. So Kim is going to just bend slightly at the waist. Okay, knees are nice and a little bend in her knees as well. And she's going to bring those dumbbells up to her shoulder. And then she's going to extend those dumbbells back behind her. Just like that. Ready? We're going to do 1. I'm just going to go with no weight. So you can see you can do it with 2, no weight. 2. When you get to the top up here, try and flex those triceps. 4. 5. Find a workout partner you're comfortable enough being this close to. 6. 7.
Again, you're pinching
8.
those, really contracting the muscle you're working at the extension.
9. So when your elbows are straight, flex those triceps. Like you're a 15-year-old boy walking around the house with your shirt off, right? Flex those triceps. Hey. All right, rest as you need. Finish the last 2 sets, 10 to 12. And then we're going to go on to our last one, which is reverse flies. Okay, let's do some lateral raises. Yes, we forgot to do this video. Yes, it's like 2 weeks later. The dogs are with us now. Show us a lateral raise, Kim. Okay, notice how she brings her arms straight up from the side. Doesn't go above parallel with her shoulders. This is the reason why you chose a lighter weight, because these are hard. Okay, so let's go ahead and count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, go ahead and put those down. If this gets difficult, then lose the weight and just do straight fingers straight out. Bring them up to your side like that if you have to. So,
You will actually still feel it.
yeah. Nice burn if you squeeze your shoulder blades together right at the top. That's a lateral raise.
Or maybe you can do part with weight.
There you go.
And the second half of the reps or sets without.
Okay, pause the video, do the other 2 sets. All right, next up we're gonna do some dumbbell flies. So I'm gonna have Kim show you how to do this when she's facing the wall that way. Okay, so she's gonna keep that position, feet are about shoulder width apart. She's gonna flex her knees just a little bit, bend at the hip. That was extra. Hey, and then you're gonna just bring your arms, a little bend in your elbows, just bring them back, squeezing all these posterior muscles back here, making sure we hit these for that same reason. We're trying to stabilize the shoulders so we avoid injury. So let's do these for real. I'm gonna have Kim turn and face the camera, and then I'm going to turn the opposite direction and do them from the opposite direction so you can see from both angles. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Pause the video.
Upper body, done.
Rest as you need to. Do the 2 more sets, and then your upper body's done. Keeping in mind, you're going to repeat this workout every Monday. So take the form, stick it to the wall so you've got a reference. Use this video as you need to. And as you learn how to do these, you're going to need the video less and less, and you'll be using
Just
the form more and more. So get after it, because next up, well, tomorrow, you're going to be doing a cardio, which I'll show you how to do that from a treadmill. So that video will be a little different, but up next after that is going to be lower body. So we're going to work our legs and our glutes, everything else. Because the number 2 rule in life, don't skip leg day. All right, for the upper extremity finisher, set a timer because you're going to hold on to these dumbbells for 1 minute. Now, it's best if you can get up and move around to make this a true farmer's carry. But if all you have to do is stand here for 1 minute and hold these, then just stand there for a minute and hold these. Hey, this is going to build a lot of core strength, a lot of grip strength. Keep your shoulders back, keep your chin up.
Your ribs are kind of tucked into your hips.
Yep, just sit nice and quiet. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth with good posture for 1 minute. That's all you got to do.
If you want to walk around your house, though,
do it. Makes it a little tougher, makes it a little spicier, forces you to move, but it's a good thing. So,
farmer's carry.
that is a farmer's carry, 1 minute.